The heavy silence in the Connor household was a palpable thing, thick with the unspoken weight of life plans gone awry. Darlene sat on the edge of the worn velvet sofa, her hands clasped tightly as she looked toward the hallway with a mixture of maternal concern and practiced cynicism. The air was still, save for the distant hum of the refrigerator, a steady backbeat to the family latest crisis. "Okay, Harris should be here any minute," Darlene said, her voice dropping into that low, serious register she reserved for major transitions. Remember, everyone, she was just fired from her job, her college dreams were effectively crushed into dust, and by moving back into this house, she is losing any shred of independence she fought so hard to gain. Oh, but please, do not make a huge deal out of it. There is no reason to make her feel like a charity case. Dan leaned against the doorframe, adjusting his heavy leather belt. The kid had a rough break, but she will bounce back, he noted with a shrug. None of us ever really have, but I have seen it happen in other families. Mostly on television, but it is a documented phenomenon. Becky, who was busy trying to organize a cluttered diaper bag near the kitchen table, chimed in with her own brand of pragmatic optimism. I think we all agree. We should stop thinking of her as lost and hopeless. Let us start thinking about her as free child care for my baby. It is a win-win situation for the entire lineage. First of all, let me say I appreciate you exploiting my suffering child, Darlene countered, but maybe give her a day or two to mourn her former life. Please, nobody say anything that sounds like pity. Here she comes. Harris trudged into the room, her shoulders slumped under the weight of her belongings. The light in her eyes had been replaced by a vacant stare, and she did not look at anyone as she headed straight for the stairs. Jackie stepped forward, her voice rising in a tone that suggested she was about to deliver a profound life lesson. Now you might not realize this yet, Harris, but nobody learns from their successes. You only learn from failure. So when you finally pull yourself out of this dark pit of despair, you are going to be so much smarter. I mean because some people do not make it out. You can stop right there, Jackie, Darlene interrupted, rubbing her temples. You pretty much fixed her. Your job here is done. You know what? You are going to make it, Jackie continued, ignoring the sarcasm. You just need a purpose, like helping others. And who needs more help than a baby? Oh, God, Harris muttered, finally disappearing into the sanctuary of her room. Darlene sighed, looking at her father. You know what? I am starting to think that a lot of our collective failures are because of what happens right here in this living room. I thought Harris would watch the baby now that she is home, but she won't even get out of bed. Let us tell her we found her mattress on the front lawn after a tornado, Dan suggested, looking up from his coffee. Maybe that will get her up and moving. I even put the crib in her room, Becky added, but when she woke up, she just put it back in the hall. It is like a game of furniture tennis. Why is this all on Harris? Darlene asked, leaning against the counter. I thought one of the big pluses of opening the lunchbox was that you could bring Beverly Rose to work with you. I am cool with it, Becky said, but it turns out nobody else likes a teething, screaming baby in a professional restaurant environment. Look, I know you all are busy, but I am screwed here. Does anybody have any ideas how to help me? Dan shrugged his broad shoulders. I could take her to the job site with me. There is a Starbucks next door. I could put a cup of coffee and a laptop in front of her, and apparently she could sit there all day without moving. That is not helping, Darlene said. Why do you not talk to Emilio about this? He has family here. Maybe they would be willing to help out. I do not know, Becky replied, her voice softening. Emilio and I do not really have a relationship anymore. Wouldn't it be weird to ask his family for free child care? Well, it is better than sticking her at the coffee place, Jackie noted. If the baby has to use the bathroom, you know someone is going to steal that laptop. Becky sighed and pulled out her phone, clicking on the FaceTime icon. All right, here it goes. We are calling Daddy. The screen flickered to life, showing Emilio's face against a backdrop that looked far too distant. Hey, Emilio, Becky said. Hey, hi, everyone. Emilio smiled, though his eyes looked weary. I bought something for the baby I want to show you, Becky said, holding up a tiny t-shirt. It says, forget about weed, legalize my daddy. I appreciate it, Emilio said softly, but I am not sure I want to be the face of these political movements. I wish you were here. Look, I am really struggling to find someone to take care of the baby when I am at work, Becky continued. Jackie told me you have family here. Do you think there is any chance that they could help me out? Hola, Emilio, Jackie cut in, leaning into the frame. Becky está nerviosa por pedir la ayuda a tu familia. What did she say? Emilio asked. She say that you are nerviosa about my familia, Emilio laughed. There are lots of clues in there. My TIAs have been watching the family kids at their house for years. I am sure they would love to help. And having my family involved would make me feel more like I am part of the baby life. Oh wow, this could be great, Becky said, a weight lifting from her heart. But what if your aunts do not like me? They will love you, Emilio assured her. Just be sure to cover your tattoo and wear a cross. If you want to get your hair roots done, that would be good, too. In the other wing of the house, Darlene was standing outside Harris' door, listening to the heavy silence within. Hey, has Harris come out of her room yet? She asked Dan. No, not since I got here, Dan replied. She has been in her room this whole time. It has been like 3 days. I just keep trying to think of things that will make her feel better, but I cannot, Darlene admitted, feeling the familiar sting of parental inadequacy. So I feel like a bad mom. No, you are a good mom, Jackie said, appearing with a basket of laundry. I will tell you what a bad mom is. My mother told me to go in a closet and not come out until I was pretty. I was 4, and then she spent the next 5 years saying, "What are you doing out here?" So you just go and love on that girl because life will beat you up. And the only thing to protect you against this cruel world is a mother love. I did not have that, and it has taken me years to get this emotionally strong. Jackie, I only have so much love to give, Darlene said, and I kind of need to give it to Harris right now. Just say I am pretty, Jackie whispered with a wink. Darlene entered Harris' room. The air was stale, and the curtains were drawn tight. Hey, pretty girl, she said softly. So, look, I know what it is like to be depressed. I have not always been this bubbly and carefree. When I was a teenager, I went through a really, really dark period in my life. Sorry, Mom, Harris said, her voice muffled by the covers. I am not a 14-year-old girl sad because Oasis broke up for the 3rd time. I am 18, and I just had my entire future wiped out in one afternoon. All right, but we got to get you out of this bed, Darlene insisted. Okay, let us get dressed and do something fun. There is nothing more depressing than doing something fun with your mother, Harris countered. Watch this, Darlene said, pulling out her phone. We are going to make a prank call. My God, you are really doing this, Harris said, sitting up slightly. Darlene dialed a number. Hello? Is my mommy there? Who is this? A voice asked. My mommy left this number, and she said she would be there, Darlene said in a high-pitched, childlike voice. Someone is trying to get into the house. The voice on the other end panicked. Oh my God, honey. I will call the police. Where do you live? In hell, Darlene said and hung up. Okay, that was so weird and needlessly cruel, Harris said, a small smirk finally playing on her lips. Now, if you think you can do better, go for it. I got it, Harris said, taking the phone. Hello? This is Wupon 93.8, Lanford number 1 party station, and the Wupon money car is about to drive by your location. Just run outside right now and yell, I am a money-loving fool. Whoopah! And you will win $500. Harris and Darlene watched through the window as a neighbor ran out into the street. Oh my God, I never won anything. The neighbor shouted. I am running out to the car right now. I am a money-loving fool. WPA. WPA. Okay, I yelled, but nobody gave me any money. I think I missed it. No, it is the next car. Darlene yelled out the window. Hurry up. Okay, still in the game. The neighbor yelled back. I am a money-loving fool. WPA. Later that day, Becky was preparing to meet Emilio aunts. I do not have anything to really be nervous about, right? She asked Jackie. Right, just be yourself, Jackie said. Wait, where's your cross? Oh, great, Becky said, fastening a necklace. They arrived at a small, neat house filled with the aroma of spices. Hi, I am Becky, she said tentatively. Becky, we know, one of the aunts said, her eyes sharp but not unkind. Come in. Oh, she looks just like Emilio, the other aunt cooed, looking at Beverly Rose. But so skinny. Where is the rest of the baby? Actually, Beverly Rose is a very healthy baby, Becky said, defending her child. Just in the 50th percentile. It is so nice to finally meet you, Becky, the first aunt said. I am Emilio Tia Lupe, and this is my sister, Ruthie. It is nice to meet you, too, Becky said. And this is my Aunt Jackie. In science, 50th percentile. It is right in the middle, Becky explained. No, 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 Lupe said. Oh, this is a healthy baby. Gordito, 100 percentile. I remember him from Ghostbusters when he destroyed New York. Anyway, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this, Becky said. I have been working double shifts, and I cannot afford daycare right now. This is a miracle for me. I have been feeding her every bon hours. Bon hours? Ruthie asked. Are you trying to get her into a bikini? But if you want to feed her a little more, that is okay too. You obviously did a good job with Emilio. Except for not teaching him to stay away from the old, fat women. Besides, what could he do? Lupe added in Spanish. She cheated on him with her sexual tricks. What I want is for the hit woman to get out of here, Ruthie muttered. Excuse me, Becky said. I do not speak Spanish. Oh, we were just talking about putting Beverly Rose in Gordito playpen. Lupe lied quickly. Yeah, do not do that, Jackie said. He might eat her. We should go. Becky, Jackie whispered. Bye, sweetheart. Mommy will be back, Becky said, kissing the baby. Thanks for everything. I am sorry. It is just so hard to leave her. They walked out to the car. Beverly Rose is going to be okay, right? Becky asked. Absolutely. They seem to love the baby, Jackie said. But they called you a horny old donkey who bewitched Emilio with her sex tricks, and they called me a welfare lesbian. What? Really? Becky gasped. Yeah. What do you want to do? Jackie asked. What can I do? I do not have any options. I cannot confront them. I need their help with the baby, but I cannot afford anywhere else. Okay, you are going to be okay coming here every day and having them talk crap about you like that? You saw how they love the baby, Becky said firmly. That is what matters. If they want to call me an old slut, then I just have to deal with it. Come on, gotta go to work. Why does everybody go to lesbian? Jackie wondered. Is it the haircut or just the general vibe? Back at the house, Darlene was trying to get Harris to go out. Come on, she said. You have seen everything in this house. You are like a little old lady at Chico. Come on, Harris groaned. The place just opened, and I want to look around. Oh, look, a helmet with a camera. The family can sit around every year and watch how I died. I got to get back to Harris, Darlene said, looking at Dan. What are you worried about? Harris is doing better. Yeah, she is doing better because I have been there cheering her up. She is so down that she is letting me in. I am literally keeping her aloft with cheese balls and motherly love. They walked into a local bike shop. Hey, I reserve the right to refuse service to anyone, so screw off, you old fart, a voice yelled. Well, I will be damned, Dan laughed. Lord Tony. Hey, good to see you, Dan, huh? Tony smiled. What Lord Tony? Darlene asked. That was his nickname when we rode together back in the day, Dan explained. Tony, this is my daughter Darlene. Oh my God, this is Darlene? Tony asked. I would come over, and you would peek out from behind a wall and start barking at me. Well, yeah, you look like a crazy person, Darlene said. I was protecting my family. So, Dan, you still riding? Tony hoy. Not as much as I would like to, Dan sighed. It is tough in the winter because I am on blood thinners and I get cold, but once it gets up to Tam Muoy or Chin Muoy, I just throw on a sweater and hit the highway. You look like you are doing pretty well here. I am, Tony said. I just need to hire some help. You got any free time? Yeah, I do, Dan said, but this is not what I want to do with it. On the other hand, I do have a granddaughter that just got off a retail gig. She could use a job, and I think she would dig this. What do you think, Darlene? I think I should go home and ask her. Cool. The sooner she calls, the better, Tony said. Lord Tony? Dan asked. Yep. How much are in Hung Tsai Kin Nai? Those are not really for riding, Tony said. You can only see straight ahead. That is perfect, Dan said. I just want to use it to block out my family while I focus on the television. Back at home, Dan pointed to the living room. Check it out. Harris is not lying in bed anymore. She is lying on the couch. You know, it is kind of nice having her around again. Yeah, it is, Darlene agreed. Becky walked in, looking exhausted. Hey, you got a minute? Yeah, a minute, Darlene said. What is up? Emilio aunts, Becky said. They love Beverly Rose. They do not tic-toi. I know my reasons. What are theirs? Darlene asked. They think I am trapping him with my sex tricks, Becky sighed. You got tricks? Darlene joked. Why are we not talking about that? I do not have tricks, Becky snapped. Emilio and I were both drunk. We made a baby, and now his TIAs are only blaming me for it. They called me a horny old donkey. You should never have told me that. I am trying to make these fous nous tic toi. If Emilio was here, he could stop them from treating me that way. Yeah, I am on my own too, Darlene said. David lives, like, 9 minutes away, and I am still dealing with Harris problems by myself. How do we both wind up nui de lu tre mot men? I am an alcoholic, and you married a loser, Becky said. Yeah, I was hoping for something a little more nong chow tin than, Darlene lambam. Harris was watching a movie on the couch. Hey, Harris, there is something I gotta talk to you about, Darlene said. Sit down. Crossroads with Britney Spears is on, Harris said. It is funnier than having sex for the first time. It is the worst movie ever made. We have to watch it. Get under the tent with me, like Kai Con Con no. I am really enjoying this, Darlene said, sitting under a blanket with her, but we gotta get you back out in the real world. Cannot do it, Harris said. Cannot leave this island because we are surrounded by hot lava. Quick, Nakchon Len. Ooh, that was gone, Darlene laughed. Hey, come on me to jump con through this, Harris said softly. You me, Mom? And Darlene asked. Oh, you me? Too, honey, Darlene said. I am sorry I was in shock. Oh, hey. Grandpa mentioned something he wanted to tell me about some new bike shop on Ida. Shoo. Brittany is confusing sex with love, Harris whispered. The next day, Dan was in the kitchen. Hey, I am making chocolate chip pancakes for Harris. You want one? They are supposed to be smiley faces, but the chocolate melted, so they look like Alice Cooper. I just got off the phone with Tony, Dan said. Harris Kong Bao Gio Zut Hien. It has been high gay. What the hell is going on with her? Oh, it is Kong Hon Tone her fault, Darlene said. I didn't tell her. Tai Saw Kong. Dan Hoy. She is Kong sin song to go back to work yet, Darlene defended. Says who? Dan Hoy. Tone bo ly du con be tram, cam lavi no by dui veek va kong ko veek lam. Kong. No sao sak han, Darlene and oi. Combi defy truong ton qua in han. No by doi va veo mat. Va bai geo no can mot su gin goy. Con you. Combi de lon len qua in han so voi con thoi. Dan and oi. Con ven dang ko gang bam, le dua con gai bi bon qua men. Con ko gi sai kai nui duong con sai qua min mot lon kai chung dang by tun thuong. Why con la? Jackie bao con fi yu thuong con bi. Darlene and oi. Oh, cha, Jackie, bu tuong qua suc ko tom then, Dan scoffed. Ko I la mot nuoi dang de day. Con ko not thiat fi noi voi con bi la no shin dep kong? Darlene hoy. Du chi la mot du don me man thoi, Dan and oi. Con you. Do a tre hong, so vi no kong ko catch now to tu nui song ban then. Con tuk sumuan jup no kong. Hey cho no mot ly du do ra, koi juong veo bui sang. Hey to Harris quiet din no to send song cho ju gi. Fine, Dan and oi. Oh, and hung hey thua nen mot ju. Con tuk su de rat han fuck kai Becky va Darlene, in ava bo ko lai, and hung ko con gai no kwamen. Dung ve, Dan thua nan. Boesi get veek bo lo and hung thay doi fat try and dine ra, jua, du tuoi bon muoi ba, va bon muoi lam. Becky kwe lai na cacti. Nay nai, chow kim thay mot chut song tang jua chung ta, ko and oi. No lam chow thay baden. Nin chow to lam cho cacti quan album on nai tu kai combi chow doi. Bai geo, hey no rang. Combi no bv no sin non. Kong 5 chow dang bo doi no. Kong ko suit song tang now ca. In hung cam on chow, lupe and oi. La coxina esta. Duok roy. Hey du a chi and nai ra on sang di. Becky and oi dut coat. Chow to lam veek, vat va de nui de con men. Chow to lam veek trong mot na hung Mexico. Nin chow beat coxina ko nia la gi. Vadi Jackie qua chow thong tau tiang te ban na. Nindi I de kucho chow name wa Thursday cacti noiv chow. May nu doi dong tin nu du beat tiang te ban na Ruthie lam bam. Di kong fi dong tin nu, Becky noi. Chi lakio talk thoi. Va chow kong fi la moti coxina. Chow kong beat tai saw cacti li fan zet chow. In hung chow kong sung dang void you do. Va chow se kong chiu dung no. Dinin la chow se lam cho dua bi bien mat koi kuok song. Qua chung tua nu catch chow lam cho Emilio bien mat. Lupe het len. Cacti dang noi tsai giida? Becky hoi. Emilio by truck zut la vi chow, Ruthie noi. Chow kong lin quan gi den chien du cie, Becky noi. Du la and hung gi no noi voi chow sa? Lupe hoi. Kong. No qua top bong. No se kong bao gio noi ju gi toi tve chow. And hung chung tua beat. Cacti beat, sai gi? Becky hoi. No by bat boiic, Lupe noi. Dung. Vi chow bat no lam them geo de no ko the du a tin, cho chow nui con. No de lam them hait song vik. Vi moti trong, so du la noi ho bat duok no. Chow kong bao on I lam them vik. Becky cock. Du la wai tuong qua on I. Va chow se kong bao geo lam bat cu ju gi, de lam hi Emilio. Chow de lay tien, Ruthie noi. Chow beat no kong ko jiri tu. Nu chow de sui gi mot foot vi tin kan quano. Chow se nin ra rang chow dang, du a no veo noihim. Cacti gi chow tik vik, kong ko Emilio, o day jup chow nui con sa? Becky hoi. Veitai sa chow kong jup no kwe lai? Lupe hoi. Lam sa chow ko the lam duok. Becky hoi. Di din Mexico vaquet han voi no di, Lupe noi. It not sao du chow se ko hoi de kwe lai day trong mot ho kai nam. Chow kong beat du la mot con nong. Becky noi, lang nuoi. Chow la nuoi de trang ma. Bat cu ju gi kung la mot con nong. No se kong bao geo ep byuk chow. And hung chung tua se lam the. Vei chow din lam gi? Doida. Chow kong beat. De la quan yu Thursday, Becky noi. Chow fi di. Chow kan fi lam vik. Chung tua umb, Lupe noi. Hey de con bio lai day. Chow beat chung tua se cham soc ta cho noma. Okay, Becky ti tam. Bachita chow beat. Chung tua se kong bao geo noi. And hung loi ke and geet du vi. De chow nu chung tua gi chow hu duok chung. Ruthie them vale. Toi ham du, gia din tu hop. De vin dan song vik moi qua con va muc jiam gia ba muoi fan tram. Harris thong bao. Con de gi tat ca, chung ta kung dxam motihin xm gia din. Yes. Darlene Rio ho. Thursday gi du di dien cho chung ta la ai. Thursday gi du noi len si ten connor, dan noi. De la mot con tau dang chim. Con gi jong na connor han the kong. Moten goi na dang chai duong nu la fu hop, Becky lu y. Mot dam mehin nam kio nu noi vi chung ta ve, Darlene koi. Nai. Cam on me rat nu vita tim, cho con song vik nai. Phi. Ong nagwai kwa con gi con kin them doi john gin goi. And hung me beat con can fi kwe lai lam vik, Darlene mim koi. The end.